team come out of the weekend with a win and then placing Stanford. What you guys learned from that weekend?
We learned how good we can be. I think that first match proved it, or the first game proved it. Stanford was pretty surprised with how strong we came out, and we let that get away from us, and we changed when we didn't have to. So I think we learned how good we can be if we all play together.
What do you get the Arizona schools? Your scouting report on them early?
How is our scouting report?
What's your early scouting report on the Arizona schools this week?
Well, they're going to come out, they want to beat us. They beat us before, and so they're going to come out playing hard. And we just have to remember the last game. We're not going to forget how they felt playing us, and we're going to come out swinging just as they are going to. But the scouting report, they changed their lineup a few times, and so just staying focused. And I think if we focus more on our side of the net rather than theirs, then we'll be successful.
You guys were pretty disappointed coming off the weekend here against those guys. How much is that a motivating factor this weekend?
It definitely motivates us a lot, just wanting to prove that we aren't that same team. I don't know, I can't really say what happened between us that weekend. We weren't ourselves, and we let them both come into our house and beat them, and so now it's our job to go into their house and beat them.
You've been pretty encouraged by results every weekend since. How much different a team do you feel like you guys are now, 3-4 weeks ago?
Yeah, we've changed. I think we've matured in that time. It's been a short amount of time, but everyone has grown a little bit each practice, each day, and we're able to see what steps we need to take to be a successful team. And I think we relapse and go back to being immature, and that's when you see us being down 18-8 or whatever the score was versus Stanford, just because we get into our heads. But I think emotionally we've been getting a lot more mature and we're stronger, and I think if we just get off of the roller coaster and stay pretty stable, then we'll be fine.
Past 3 weeks there have been some hurdles to clear, but do you feel like while maturing you guys have gotten more consistent?
I can't believe I've been talking about the churro while you're talking about maturity. Yes, I do. I think that we have been getting more throughout the past 3 weeks. The maturity definitely ties in with consistency. Sorry. I need to put this down. But just, it's fun seeing not only the underclassmen, the freshmen grow up, but our seniors just stepping into their roles and becoming the leaders that they are. Lindsay stepping into her leadership role, and then we had Carson, who's redshirting this year, spoke up today at practice, which was amazing to see. So yeah, definitely maturing and growing.
They're mids, Arizona's mids, sorry. Arizona's mids seem to have really good games last time you guys played them. How do you defend that? How do you adjust and try to shut them down next time around?
Focusing on the setter and their tendencies. I think we thought a lot about their pins. Kendra Dalkey gets a lot of swings for them, and so we were focusing on shutting her down more, and we allowed their middles to have a good game against us instead of staying balanced and making reads. And so I think just dialing in a lot more and rather than guessing.
And for ASU, they have struggled since you guys played them, but how do you Matt talks about faceless opponent. How do you guys adopt that mentality despite their struggles?
Yeah, you never know who's going to show up what day. They might have an amazing day against us and play terrible the next. So I think, yeah, the faceless opponent, we've been talking about it this whole year, but we haven't really bought in to that. We treated Stanford differently than we would have treated Arizona State, and that's why we lost to them last time. And so stepping in and playing against them like we would any other team. And so it doesn't matter if they're struggling because you never know who's going to be on.